stuff that I need to get the fire going soon. A stove, and I don't expect to this afternoon, but you never know. Okay, so there we go. We got a little bit of fire going. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to just poke that in there in this Pacific Energy wood stove, and we'll put the kettle on and we'll talk about those codes. We most certainly have a fine fire going in our certified Pacific Energy wood burning stove, folks. And the kettle is on and the water is nearly boiled. And let's hope it will be boiled by the time we finish talking about the Pacific Energy wood stove itself. This is the Summit series from Pacific Energy, and it does meet EPA certification. The equivalent of EPA in Canada, folks, is CSA, Canadian Standards Association. And this Pacific Energy wood stove that Miss Betty and I have here at the old church is most certainly certified by those two environmental agencies for wood smoke and wood emissions, folks. The chimney here also is certified, as well as it was professionally installed by two very experienced professional wood stove wood burning appliances such as this Pacific Energy. And that's the codes that Mr. Gary wanted to talk to you about today. EPA, CSA, and WET certification. There you have it, folks. If you have any more questions regarding this particular stove, go see a video that we recorded for our YouTube channel about 2 years ago now. Certainly want to have a cup of tea very soon. Okay, it's not a roaring boil, is it? But it is certainly boiling. This kettle is extremely hot, and we're going to pour Mr. Gary up a nice spot of Tetley tea. Here we go. And of course, we're going to let that steep for a little while. There it is. A nice cup of tea indeed for Mr. Gary. Pacific Energy wood stove. We began this video, folks, taking all of the ashes out of this stove from this past spring. We fired up this wood stove with some wood that you see right there next to the stove. And then we made ourselves a nice cup of Tetley tea to enjoy this evening. You subscribing to our YouTube channel. A beautiful fire, folks, in